Hey y'all, it's soon to be the Messiah. I just want to come on here and drop some more jewels on you. Today, I want to talk about something. I was watching something, doing my research, and I'm always getting spiritual downloads. And this is something that's in the Bible that I've noticed a lot of preachers never talk about. So let's just jump into it. If I'm not mistaken, it is Revelations 17. Yeah, I think it's 17. Okay, so then it'll be Revelations 12. Okay, so you got Revelations 12, and it says here that a woman was clothed with the sun and with the moon, and under her feet, and a crown of 12 stars on her head. She was pregnant and cried out in pain as she was about to give birth. Another sign appeared, and there was the enormous dragon that was after her. And the dragon had 7 heads and 10 horns on his head, and he was trying to devour the child. And the child that this male child that the woman will have is supposed to rule all the nations of the world with the iron scepter, which is an Egyptian tool. So then, you see it's talking about the woman in a good light, and the good things that the woman comes to do. Then you hop over to Revelations chapter 17. Then it says, one of the 7 angels who had 7 bowls came and said, I will show you the punishment of the great prostitute who sits by many waters, with her king of the earth, with her kings of the earth committed adultery, and they were intoxicated with that. Then it says that she is a scarlet beast and was colored with blasphemous names and had 7 heads and 10 horns, and the woman was dressed. And my thing is this. First, it was talking about the woman in a good light. How the woman was supposed to bring forth a male child that's supposed to rule the nations with the iron scepter used by the ancient Egyptians. And the woman, it says, if you go down a little further, it talks about how the woman is being chased by the dragon, who is going to devour the child that she's pregnant with when she has it, and how the devil is hurled down to the earth. And that's basically what it's saying over here. And a place is prepared for this woman. Then you go to Revelations, and all of a sudden that same woman is a prostitute, and with the kings of the earth committed adultery, and now the woman is a scarlet, a whore with 7 heads and 10 horns, and a woman is dressed in purple with glittering gold, precious stones and stuff like that. And it is written, it says she had a golden cup in her hand filled with abominable things and the filth of her adulterers, and the name written on her forehead was Babylon the Great. Then you go read the story about Aleister Crowley, this crazy psycho motherfucking hunky motherfucker. He's the father of Satanism. He started OTC, or one of them occult cults and stuff like that. And, they charged him with sodomy, and they say he was murdering, sacrificing people and stuff like that. And it said that this man saw this, and he wanted to turn the queen of Babylon and the queen in the mysteries, the queen of Babylon. I'm trying to remember, where does it say the mysteries? This woman is a woman of mysteries. They call her Babylon or something like that. Then you go further into it, and it starts talking about, I have it up here. The queen in here is called Babylon. But Aleister Crowley, the Satanist man, he was talking about how the real queen of Babylon is actually Nut, or Nuet, which is the queen of the sky. I mean, not the queen of the sky, the goddess of the sky in ancient Egypt. So all these Egyptian references in the Bible, and how they're sitting here taking a woman who is like very divine, the Mother Earth, and then taking her and then now calling her a prostitute, a harlot. I just think that that's kind of crazy. I think that just goes to show how sadistic religion really is, and how they have taken the woman's name and changed it into something that is very vile, and basically defiled the woman's name. Like, I don't understand that. Then another thing is, why would they have this in the Bible? This is both part of Revelations. Why would they have this in the Bible and nobody ever talked about this? See, I be knowing what's going on. I be knowing a lot of things, and I be doing a lot of research and stuff like that. See, I just think it's funny. Like, that goes to show you that the Bible is very discreditable, and it cannot be taken seriously. Also, this made me think about this book that I'm reading. The name of the book is called Demonology and Devil Lore. And it's a funny story with this book, because I'm thinking that this book is going to start, telling me about all the demons and stuff like that. And when I get in the book, it's not talking about that at all. It's actually talking about how certain goddesses and stuff like that have been demonized, just like in how the Bible and the people that wrote the Bible, they demonized a lot of things and stuff like that. Let me go to it real quick. I'm not sure if it's actually on the page. Okay, let me see. Oop. I think I would have to go to the beginning, like right here. And then you remember they was talking about Allah, and remember they were saying that Allah is actually the male version of Allat, and Allah is actually a woman god. There you go. You got Allat right there. And it talks about how that one of them is the third goddess. Let you know that even Allah, it's just like the man that took over the world. Basically, this book right here, and I'm gonna go back to the library. This book right here is basically how they took all the women goddesses and demonized them, and that's what demonology is really about. So I just think that was very interesting. I think it's very interesting how they did that, and it takes us back to the Bible. Okay, I mean the Bible. Oops. Here it is. That just takes me back to the Bible, how in one part of the Bible it's talking about how the woman is virtuous and things like that. And then it just starts calling the woman a prostitute and all these abominable things. Freaking crazy. And then how that actually goes deep. The woman of Revelations goes deep into Egyptian mythology, whatever you want to call that, Egyptology. I think that's what you call it. Yeah, so I'm trying to find that part, but I believe it's like in the beginning of this book right here. It's in the beginning of this book. When you're on the path of knowledge, you never know where it's going to lead you to. Like right here, I think. There's the Holy Mother of many gods, and there's mentioned the female named Didi. But the reasons believe that Didi is a mere reflection of a ditty being dropped originally by reciters licensed. The later reciters, however, regarding every letter in so sacred a book, or even the omission of a letter of an external significance, Didi, the decapitated deity, was evolved into a separate and powerful being, and every niche of benevolence being occupied by its god or goddess. The new form was at once relegated to the newly defined realm of evil, where she remained as the mother. Where she remained as the mother. Oh man. As the mother of enemies of the gods, Daius, unhappily this accident followed the ancient tendency by which this was scantily consistency being described in the feminine gender. So yeah. That's a lot to think about. That goes to show you about how the power of the woman is being suppressed through religion, through these man-made religion. And at one time, women were sacred, women had power, women were able to do so many things, but that power has been suppressed by this man's world that we live in. So, the information is out there. You just have to be willing to research it. And you have to be willing to be open-minded and open your eyes and open your third eye. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to put that out there and show y'all that something is not adding up when it comes to the nature of women and what it is that the power that women obtain, that women have. And I think that I might end up doing a YouTube video going more deep into stuff like that.